In the wrestling world, there are many different types of similar wrestlers out there, and there are many different attributes and comparisons that we can make between two specific wrestlers out there in the wide array wrestlers out there today. But in this sense, we're going to be talking about two wrestlers in the WWE, and that's none other than Oba Femi and Gunther. The reason why I want to compare these two in the first place is because these two kind of have the same sort of start out. Since I just been checking out Oba Femi for a long time, I just really like Oba. I've been thinking how he has been making his way up to superstardom, and Gunther in that sort of light kind of has that same sort of style. Even though Oba Femi has not been on the roster as long as Gunther has, or has that veteran instinct like Gunther has also. Now I'll get the obvious counters out of the way. Listen, I know those two men have their own careers ahead of them, and I know Oba Femi is just a beginner talent. He still has a long way to go in order to become a big draw for the business and all that whatnot. But I think Oba Femi has the same start out as Walter to Gunther once did. I think that he too can have that big rise to the main roster just like Gunther had. Yes, I do think these two are similar. I mean, Gunther has the longest reigning IC championship of all time, a great reign, and Oba too has a North American championship reign, which is the longest too, which is 272 days as total as the North American champion. These two reigns, I feel like, helped those belts out, because in the Intercontinental Championship scene at the time, it was just a hop around championship. No one really had any value for it, and it needed to be prestigious again. Or Gunther was the one who made that belt prestigious with his in-ring chemistry he had with just about anyone. Ricochet, Rey Mysterio, hell, even Madcap Moss. He had those good matches that made you feel like that belt was literally the belt that everyone was chasing again. And even in the North American picture, Oba Femi, I think during that point, the North American Championship was kind of a hop around title. It had three holders that just had it for like a couple of days. Trick Williams, Dragon Lee, kind of Dominic Mysterio. But when he took the belt off of Dragon Lee and started his own reign himself, I felt like the North American Championship was important again. We all know the matches he had with Wesley, with Ivar, with the triple threat match. That belt was prestigious, and I had to say it was arguably better than the NXT championship matches, which was held by both Ilya Dragunov and Trick Williams at the time. And that just made me look more forward to the North American Championship matches and Intercontinental Championship matches, as they both held those belts. Maybe at the Royal Rumble, we are likely going to see Oba Femi make a huge name of himself, just like Walter did at the Royal Rumble with Cody Rhodes. I think that it's going to be a little while until that happens, but for right now, I'm going to keep a close eye on Oba Femi and the Ring General. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm right in assuming that these two are similar? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, check out my other videos. Thank you all for watching, and stars unite.